Elijah Sprenger, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother. Good to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Absolutely.
What are you hunting these days? Anything?
Gosh, turkey season just ended, right? Went out there just one day of the season. I've done that the last 2 years. Bought the tag. Times busy season hits, and then you get out, when you can. And then this year it was one day, and didn't get one, but yeah, that's all I've been hunting. And then now it's ready for big game, baby. That's the prep. Yep. So,
What's up next?
Elk's September elk. I might do archery antelope. That's on the list too, just because I can't pull antelope tags in Colorado because they're so hard to come across. But yeah,
You do not hunt pronghorn?
Yeah, the antelope. Yeah, pronghorn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I call them pronghorn.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And they're not antelope at all. They're like a goat, but that's what we call.
So you can't pull a tag for those? It's hard.
Not with the points. I don't want to spend all the points I have yet. So it's like 7 points to get the area I want, but I'll
for
try
a pronghorn. No way.
Yeah.
You don't want to use up the points for that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I need to wait to cash them in. Yeah,
are those separate points?
Yeah.
In
You do each big game. Yeah. You do
okay.
Deer. You could do one of the big horns, the moose, the elk, and then sheep. So that's yeah.
I applied for moose this year. Something happened where they said I didn't get it, and I'm just learning about these things. I love hunting, but I'm not an expert on especially all the point systems and stuff.
Right.
But they said I didn't get it, and I didn't get charged for it or something. A point, or I didn't get the point, maybe. Or I don't know.
You want to make sure you do, though. You got to check that box because it used to be no charge for those points. So
right.
Yeah, because I've only really been hunting now. It's going on 9 years. 9 years since I started. Always outdoorsman, but I didn't start applying and doing all the game until 9 years ago. And back then you only had to do the application fee and you got your point. Now it's full price, $56 to get your preference point. So it's a game, that's for sure. It's a it's a
I thought it was the
$8
$8 to get the preference point.
No, not for the big three. That's the moose, sheep, and bighorn. And so those three, you're paying now $56 per for your point every year.
Oh,
so 100, 100. What is that? $166 a year just to get 3 points. Yeah, it's tough.
Well, yeah. If you did that for 20 years, then you're paying $3,400.
Exactly. Yep.
It's not terrible to get an animal like that,
right? But then even 20 years for a moose, you're talking 25, 26 points nowadays.
Oh,
to get your moose, and that's if that's about like the highest points you need to apply.
I'll be 75 out there.
Exactly, man. You're like, I'm not hiking for this.
I'll be that old guy standing next to the truck.
Totally. Just, pay $10,000 to go to Alaska, and it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to say thank you, man, because the last hunt that I had, even though I was on my own that whole day, when I got this bad boy here to our side, it was you were still very motivational.
Oh yeah,
and very. Like your energy was like through the roof, man.
That's a team effort, man. That's any success in the group is a success for the group. You know what I mean? That was you redeemed the whole season is what happened, right? None of us got anything, but Jeremiah came through, and man, with this monster too. I mean, even remember the warden? He's like they don't get much bigger than that in this unit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got lucky.
that's what it comes down to too. It's there's some skill, you got to be able to shoot straight, but luck is a big factor every time. Every time, luck and grace.
Yeah. Well, there's always there's guys out there that they drive around all day and they just hunt from the truck. Yeah. And there's guys that just want to hike a little bit. Yeah,
totally.
And then there's people like you. Yeah. That are just like, you don't care what it takes. Right.
Just get out there and get them, man. That's always, I don't know, always being a mountain goat kid climbing around the woods. That's all I did growing up. So, I mean, you got to get out there at least a mile, right?
At least a mile.
I'm not going to take you, 15, 20 minutes to get there, depending on the slope.
A mile is just going to look around, though.
Yeah, totally.
That's nothing.
But they say past a mile, you're already going farther than, like 60% of people when it comes to hunting.
Yeah.
I've gone back. Farthest I've gone back is about 7 miles. And that's by yourself. That's probably a little too far, I would think. Yeah, that could be. You put yourself in a little bit of mortal danger that way. But I kind of like that. You kind of do. That's what I feel is you're really diving into your primitive self.
I enjoy, man, just being out there.
Yeah,
I just enjoy it. Like that day. I mean, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah,
but I came out for a couple days.
Yeah.
And I was pissed off because I had to go drive back down to Denver. Yep, I had to go back to work because we were dealing with an employee that we were, separating ways with. And
never stops.
I had to go down and take care of that situation. Mm-hmm. And then you guys called me when you went back into town for gas. And you said, we just seen a whole herd over 100 elk.
I know.
And I'm just in my office at that point.
Right.
And I'm just like,
let's go. Yeah. I know, man.
I was so pissed.
Oh, gosh.
And then got out of work, came up there that next morning, and I was like, we're getting up early. And you were like, we're getting up early.
Yeah.
And some of the guys don't like waking up.
I know. Most of them don't. That's part of what it, most guys, I don't know. They're out there for the, community. They're out there for the fun, the camping, call it, but I mean, when you're out there, you got to be business. There's one goal, when I'm out there, and that's,
Yeah,
get what you're looking for.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a hell of a story. I feel like that day for me it was nuts.
Totally.
I left the truck at like 6 o'clock. I don't know what was it, like 6:15 in the morning. The sun was just coming up, and I told DJ, I told him I'm just going to walk down here because you went, I think, another direction. You went up on the hill.
I was actually driving that day. I was driving around because we saw that herd the day before, and it just didn't feel right because you got to know your territory, you got to know the boundaries, and that state wildlife had certain areas that were safety zones,
right? And
we seen them on the fence line, and DJ kind of understood it better than I did. He said they're on the other side of the fence, and the whole time I heard they're in the fence. I'm like, so we can't hunt them, and so we gave up on it. And we even talked to the warden and everything, and he was real vague because he says it's not posted. It just goes to show how much information you have to think about between your brochures, between the areas, between the the real specifics, and it turns out that they would have been legal when me and him were down there. Didn't take the opportunity, took the time to drive away, talk to the warden, come back, and somebody had already busted the herd out. One guy. Yeah.
And there was you guys said there was 40 trucks parked there just staring at the herd?
Everybody was. Yeah, nobody wanted to make a move. I mean, with good reason because, I mean, you don't want to get in trouble, it's and so one guy apparently knew, and he went out there and he got a cow. Yeah.
But you guys told me about that herd.
Yeah.
And then I drove back up there, and chances are the herd could move on.
Yeah.
But
totally.
But we went back to that spot.
Yeah.
And we went there early. We got there perfect time. Sun was just coming up. The glow right over the east, just that glow coming up. Perfect time. You can start seeing the fields and different things
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know where you went that morning. You drove.
I was up on the hill above you guys.
Yeah. Oh, up on those hills that went up.
I went the 4x road that with chains on the truck and everything. It's rough. DJ didn't want to go with me because he says
the one he said you guys were going to die on.
Yeah, totally. I know. He's just worried. I know.
Yeah. So we parked down at the bottom there.
Yeah.
And I guess above the hills from the Colorado River down there.
Yeah.
And DJ, he wanted to take a nap. He's
right. Yeah. Most hunters, I'm here for the naps. I'm here for the camping. I'm here for the good food.
God bless them. But I said, I'm just sitting there. I'm ready to go. You guys already told me about this herd. And I'm like, well, hey, I said, I'm just going to go walk down here and just start taking a look.
Yeah.
Just go take a look. And I didn't bring water.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my trail mix.
Right.
I brought my gun, my rifle, and my ammo.
Check. Yeah, and your tag, right?
And my tag.
Your license.
And I went for a walk. But you know how those walks go. You walk 5 minutes is 15 minutes is 20 minutes. Yeah. You're down in there.
Yeah.
And I got down in there, and the sun came. It was bright out now. Yeah. And I'm looking down at the Colorado River. I'm glassing everywhere. And I see this herd. Yeah. The same herd you guys were talking about.
Totally.
100 plus. It was like something out of a movie. Yeah. I don't know how far that was. Maybe that's like a half a mile down there or all 3/4 of a mile.
Oh, it wasn't far. Yeah.
They come over that river and they're just flowing like waves. Yeah. And you're just like, oh. Yeah. I was standing there and my heart started to beat like I was running.
Buck fever, it's a real thing. Oh yeah.
So I just started breathing in my nose, out my mouth, in my nose, out my mouth. Totally. And they're coming up that valley right there down from me. Yeah. That's just over there like maybe 500 yards or something.
I'm picturing all of it as you're saying it. I love it.
And I just snuck over. I said, I'm just going to sneak over as close as I can. I heard them talking. They're bugling. They're talking. Oh, yeah. And they're coming up. And I just said, I'm just going to sneak as far as I can until I can check myself. Yeah. And there was a little opening there. I don't know if you remember when we went down to get the cow I got.
Yeah.
How it curved at the end. There was kind of those fields there.
Little fields. Yeah. No, I totally
That's kind of where I was like, I could see that opening because all those trees and all the junipers and the sage and all that. So I was just waiting for him to come in through there. And in my mind, I was just thinking, I'm just going to wait, let some go because the big boys are probably in the middle or the back. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to let them go so I can see what's there. They're not running. They're just walking and talking. And I was just hoping another hunter wasn't around that was going to start shooting at them. And then this guy just pops out.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Monster.
He is, man. I know.
And all I could see from him, though, was a side like this. I could see like 4 points. I just seen enough points to say, okay, he's legal. I put my scope on him, and I didn't take the shot, though, because it wasn't long enough, and my heart was out of control. Yeah,
totally.
So I just said, breathe, 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 and then boom, he disappeared. Yeah. Disappeared. God. And then came up again on the left, same thing. I seen like the side of him, and I seen like 4 points sticking above the trees, the junipers. And I said, I'm taking this shot. Yeah. So I was more calm. I'd taken a few more breaths, took the shot, and I just sat there, because you got to sit there. You can't just get up and start hooting and hollering and chasing them.
Totally.
But now I'm like, how long do I sit here?
Gosh, and he didn't want to go down either, man. That's
a hell of a story. I don't want to tell it all right now.
I know, right?
But I think I got back to you guys 6 hours later. Yeah. And I had chased this guy for 1.5 miles and shot him 3 times. Yeah. All around his heart. Well, first shot was here. Second shot was there in the lungs. Remember that was bubbling?
I do. Yeah.
And then the third shot was over here that took him down.
I remember dressing him up, man, and thinking each one of those was a fatal wound. Each one. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is. They're beautiful animals. It is. I mean, that says it right there. They just, what they live in that outdoors all year round, rain, snow, you name it. And it's, they want to survive, Yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing.
It is, man. I know.
And then while I was tracking him, that female, the cow, joined him.
Right.
And I had 2 tags.
Exactly. You got to while you can, man.
So I took her. Yeah. I just couldn't believe it. It was just a crazy day.
It is.
And then we didn't get done harvesting those 2 animals out of the mountains until almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, totally. I'll never forget it, man. Those type of things are a bonding, a moment of bonding that you won't find anywhere else.
But I was the most sore that I've ever been in my life. Yeah, because I had 4 trips with him. Uh-huh. Good thing that was only a half a mile because we found that road on the other side of the river.
Right.
4 trips with him, and then we were lucky to do the 1 trip with the cow.
Oh, totally.
But
she's a lot smaller. I know. He's almost twice the size of that cow, man. Yeah. I know. You totally redeemed the whole trip too. That was it, you know.
But it would have been a way harder day if you weren't there.
Yeah.
Just your fortitude you are a hunter through and through, man.
It's you know, glutton for punishment, man. It's not easy out there at all. It never has been. I've done that by myself. And that was a hunt that I didn't think I was making it back from. And that was about 5 miles back.
This episode is brought to you by the Josh Henry Workshop, where craftsmanship meets purpose. Whether you're in the kitchen slicing up dinner, out in the woods, or just need a reliable everyday carry, the Josh Henry Workshop has you covered. Every knife is handmade and hand-forged in the good old USA in North Carolina by a veteran-owned small business that puts heart, heritage, and pride into every blade. Michael, what do you think about the Josh Henry Workshop knives?
Jeremiah, I love the quality of the Josh Henry Workshop knives. These are not mass-produced tools. They are custom pieces built to last with real attention to detail. So if you're looking for a knife that works as hard as you do, check out the Josh Henry Workshop. You'll find your new favorite blade, and you'll be supporting a small business that truly cares about the craft. Visit the Josh Henry Workshop on either Instagram or Facebook at Josh Henry Workshop to learn more or to place a custom order today.
Killed a nice bull. He was a 5x5. And by the time I realized where I was, bull down, you know, started dressing him up, realized the time of the day, and I realized where I was. And I started making trips back, and it took me, you know, maybe 8 hours to get back the first trip. And I only had like a long weekend. This was like Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend. And yeah, I had to just go. You just keep your feet under you and just keep going, man. It's I don't know. I didn't think I'd make it. I called everybody out there to come and help. But who's going to come out there, you know, 5.5 hours away and 5 miles back and just help a buddy out? Oh, it's I don't know. It's something where you prove something to yourself, you know what I mean? Which is, I can do this, you know.
And when you say 5 miles, that's not a sidewalk.
No, that's you know, we're talking loose shale underfoot, you know, steep incline, you know.
Falling trees.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, heavy pack. I'm not a heavy guy as is, too, you know. So, I mean, you put 100 pounds on my back, I'm almost twice my weight. You know, it's,
yeah.
Yeah.
How many trips was it to get that out?
It was 3 trips total. And the last one, I wouldn't recommend anybody do, because I think I probably hurt my back in a way that, you know, I'll probably feel in another 10 years pretty well. But, yeah, it was, it was a lot, man. You know, you always find 2 walking sticks, you know, whatever sticks you can. I don't carry walking sticks, but you know, there's branches everywhere. You take a couple of those.
Do you think those help? I never use them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it helps.
People swear by them.
You're bent over. That's all you have. You know what I mean? You have to, you kind of hyperextend your back into it, you know, and then it just keeps you upright.
Just saving you.
Oh, yeah. And I think the last trip I took, I had a hind quarter, a front quarter, some more loose meat, and the head with me. And that was more than probably 100 pounds of meat and stuff. So it was, and I mean, we're talking 2-inch steps for hours. Just, you can't even sit down. You know, you can't take a break, because if you get down, you're not getting back up.
Oh, you remember DJ and myself, we sat down a bunch.
Yeah, totally.
after him, and we went to get the cow.
And you notice, yeah, I didn't. Oh, man. I always like to stay up, but you can take some weight off your hips, but you have to just bend over and kind of.
I think you had more than 100 pounds when we got that cow out.
I don't know. It's if I compare it to the trip I took by myself, it's not that heavy.
No,
it was tough.
Yeah, that was only about a mile at that point.
Yeah, but I don't know. Call it the old mountain goat. I don't know, mountain goat genes I got. I've done that in Alaska. Did a caribou hunt where hunting with a couple other guys that just they're the kind of road hunters where, I mean, that's all you do is you drive your 4-wheel drive, you know, along the road. You see the caribou, you shoot it, you pack it up, you go. Well, we saw 2 caribou a mile out, and I said, guys, they're right there. Let's go. You know, I started hiking up, and these guys, you know, looking at me kind of like, where are you going? I'm like, well, to the caribou. We're not seeing them down here. They're up there. And they follow me along, and sure enough, we get 2 caribou. Both guys shoot their bull. Big caribou. They're beautiful animals too, man. And then they look at me, now what? I'm like, now what? start dressing, start cutting them up. We're get the backpacks. Well, we don't have backpacks. Well, what are we going to, he ends up driving 4 hours to go get the packs while I dress the animals. And then it wasn't that bad of a trip. It was like a mile downhill, but the tundra is the tundra. That is, it looks flat and green, but it's like walking on lily pads, because it's
bumps.
Oh yeah, bumps
holes
everywhere. Yeah.
Remember the first trip we tried to slide some of him in that sled?
Oh yeah, totally not happening. We're like, just pick it up and go. And
terrible idea.
Halfway through, my buddy Leafs comes back after I've already dressed out the animals my way. Right, field dressing. I leave a lot of bones. You'll peel rib meat off and stuff like that. Bones that don't carry much, you leave. And he says, we can't leave bones here. Oh, really? Out in the middle of the Alaska is Denali, mountain range, and he says, no, can't leave bones out. We got to take them out.
You can't leave bones?
I guess not. It was weird.
Did you validate that at all with anybody?
No, I never did. I didn't argue.
Man, what if they had to carry all that out for nothing?
I've
never heard of that.
There's one picture that he has of me that it was probably worth it because I have the entire carcass, right? Just the rib cage and the spine and everything, the pieces you leave. I have that strapped to a frame pack, and they stuffed it full of meat, and I'm sitting there walking across the tundra, and it was a pretty epic picture. I think of those moments, and I still feel the pain. I'm like, man, that was tough, but it's worth every bit of it.
I'll tell you what I won't do again, and that's go hunting with not being in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hadn't worked out. I really just started working out recently. Yeah. Again, I used to be big and strong, but when we went last November, I hadn't worked out for over a year and a half.
Right.
So you think you're strong and you think I'm big and strong, but that's a whole nother animal. I think I will make sure that I'm training and weightlifting and doing load bearing exercises, even if that's like carrying, like doing, what they call it, dead man's carries and stuff like that.
Yeah, rucking.
Rucking for at least, I think, 2 months before I go next time. Straight, solid.
Better get started, man. We got,
that's the one thing. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the one thing that I realized. I was very grateful for your presence, but I also felt guilty because the amount of work that you did when it was my animals was more, I feel like, than I did.
I did. Yeah, I don't feel bad at all, man. There's something
that's the truth. Like,
there's some serious pleasure that I get in just success.
I tried. I dug in as much.
I know you did. You and DJ. DJ was he needed some help along.
Well, he's a little older than us.
Well,
too.
that and he hadn't been out in 10 years. There was some really important emotional bonding on that trip where he was a big hunter, man. His dad, he went out with him every year. His dad was always, that was his passion. And then when he died on the hunt with his son, DJ was up there
in that gaming unit.
That was
that gaming unit. He had not been back up there until we went.
Yeah, totally, man. And that's he
had a heart attack while hunting in that same gaming unit.
Yeah.
And he had never been back until we went this last November.
10 years later, 9 years later. Yeah. And I've known him since that happened, man. That was pretty tough. I worked with him at the time, and he, it tore him up. It tore all of us up that knew him, but I've thought a lot about it, and it's tragic, but I mean, gosh, if I had to choose a way to go, man, being out somewhere with my boy out in the woods, doing what I love, it'd be hard to,
It'd be better than dying in front of the TV.
Yeah. Right. It would, man. Oh, gosh, right? I could think of worse ways to go. Yeah.
Man, and the meat is so good.
Oh, gosh.
Like, I've given people meat, I give people the ground.
Yeah, totally.
And people call me.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, you won't believe. I had one guy call me, and he said, I made just hamburger, beef, from the store. I did a 50-50, and then I did the elk burger. I think it was Matt who told me that. I think Matt, DJ's brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Matt was the one that told me that. And he said, hands down, everybody was like, what is this?
Yeah.
The elk is like way different.
It is.
And when I got it and we started eating it from these elk, when I eat a hamburger from the store, even if it's somewhere like Costco has good meat, but even when I eat Costco hamburger, it's heavy.
Yeah.
You get tired, you get heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I can eat 2 elk burgers and it doesn't even feel like I ate anything.
Right.
And I feel I have energy.
Yeah.
I can go work. I want to go work out or just go do something.
Yeah.
It's a way different taste.
Yeah. You think about it, in comparison to what the animals do, man, those cows, what are they doing? They're sitting there, standing, relatively still, moseying around. Not that elk, man. He's running up that hill, he's, you scare him in the woods, man. He's going to be over that hill and past the next one in 5 minutes. It'd take you 5 hours, That's just, I know, it's that energy that they carry in their meat. It's, you got to take everything I say with a grain of salt, but there's been some things said with the elk meat being one of the most recommended food for cancer patients and things like that.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do they say that is? Just because of the nutrients, or?
I would imagine so. I mean, you get into the kind of carnivore diet type of arguments, where they're saying, they show amazing benefits to the carnivore diet, and then, just elk meat having all of that natural, no antibiotics, no hormones, none of that other, farm-fed grains or anything like that. That's a pure life force right there.
Yeah.
It is. It's just, and it goes with, game meat in general, I think is, deer's definitely got its different flavor. Elk, it's just the best. And pronghorn, pretty good, but you gotta kind of like goat meat, I guess. I love goat meat, but it's real tender too.
Yeah, if you prep them, correctly.
Oh yeah, totally, totally. And a lot of people say, sage. Sage is used, in everybody's, bad taste in animals, but I think every big game animal eats sage, elk included, and yet, it's how.
No, you're right. You got to dress them, get them dressed, get them cleaned, cool them down.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and then get some of that out of there.
Yeah,
and then,
totally.
And then the way you prep them when you eat them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's I don't know. We've all, I'm sure, watched Meat Eater, the old Steve Renoa. That guy and he's just got such a romantic way of going from field to plate type of, Oh man, that's what I enjoy the most, is taking something that I've pulled out of the woods in its natural habitat, bringing it home, prepping it, butchering it, doing all what we do, and then making a meal out of it and serving it to somebody and seeing them, just enjoy every step that we put into that thing, man.
Yeah, the journey too, man.
Yeah.
What about the journey of hunting?
Oh, totally.
Just getting out there.
Yeah.
Like you're not on your cell phone.
Yep.
You're just you're on your own. It's like a personal challenge.
Yeah.
Like what am I built of? What can I do?
Exactly. And that's what ultimately, strives me to hunt. I had a falling out with a hunting buddy, in the woods. We're both A-type personalities, and we, had an argument, and then, I go hunting by myself, the next season. I'm like, I really like this. It's really now all of a sudden challenging myself. What am I capable of? Can I get out there? Can I do this? And a couple successful hunts later, man, you realize you kind of understand your own fortitude. I can.
And that crosses over to other things in life.
Yes, it does. Absolutely does.
I think if you can hunt an elk, miles in, get it out of there, dress it out, butcher it, and you do self butchering too.
Oh yeah, I love every step of it. I hear too many horror stories with butchers. You're like, you don't know if you're getting your animal or what they've done with it or how they treat it. And well, yeah, I know.
Well, this last year with you was the first year I ever got any elk, and I got 2 the same day.
Yeah, right.
But before that, I've gotten 2 deer. Those are the 2 deer I ever got in my life.
Nice.
Because I'm not really a big deer fan.
Yeah.
But, I think I got a doe one time too.
Yeah, he's got a curly horns too.
But I processed that guy up there this guy, my dad, he made a lot of jerky out of it.
Yeah.
But I always thought that I would, if I got elk, I'm going to process it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down and pay whatever,
Right.
$400, $375.
Yeah, it's like $3 a pound could be up to that. Yeah.
Yeah. And which, whatever, right? It's chalk it up to the game. That's what you got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But when you showed me how you butcher everything up and vacuum seal everything, and I was like, oh,
not that hard.
this isn't bad.
Yeah, it's not
you
that
get one of
bad.
these done in a day.
Totally, man.
Just knock it out.
Yeah. A couple buddies have the old butcher party,
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my kids have been involved in a few of those. They're just that's what they're used to. The whole garage is covered in blood, and you're sitting there, going to town.
That was great, man. And I bought that vacuum sealer. And, man, the packaging's great.
Oh yeah,
it's just as good as the butcher.
Right. Yeah. The next step you could do is throw some plastic wrap on them before you vacuum them, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to last that long anyway.
Oh man, you wouldn't believe how much meat we don't have left.
You told me you have 5 kids. Right?
Between my wife and myself, we have 7 kids.
7. Yeah.
And then we have other family, and gave some stuff to some friends. And did I give you any, Michael?
No, I was just about to say I didn't get any. So
we'll talk. What would you like?
Yeah, absolutely. What's left? Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll give you some ground, man. It's so good to make some burgers.
Oh yeah.
I'm there.
So good.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard the term Type 2 fun?
Type 2 fun?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
So in the mountaineering, climbing community, I'm not a hunter, but I've done a lot of mountaineering and backpacking and whatnot, and it's there's type 1 fun and type 2 fun. Type 1 fun, you have a smile on your face while you're doing it and you're enjoying it. Type 2 fun is miserable.
Yeah.
But afterwards, it's fun.
Right.
You talk about it with your friends. You revisit the stories, and it's honestly more fun than type 1 fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can attest to that.
Yeah, type 1 is probably, the campfire and the
theme park.
And talking, sitting down talking.
Yeah, having laughs and whatever. And then maybe the point where you actually get the animal, and then the part after that is where type 2 fun kicks in.
Oh, shooting the animals was easy. Yeah. That was easy.
I don't know. I think it's always a battle out there. Even just wondering if you're going to get something. It's I wonder if it was type 1 fun because you're stressing about work. Thinking about all the thoughts that get in your head.
I got all that out of my mind.
Yeah, and then you're just right there, and it's okay. Yeah.
But the rifles too. I have the nice rifle.
Oh,
I came back and bought a better rifle.
Did you really?
I did.
I need to.
I upgraded the rifle and the scope.
Yeah.
So I've got some crazy. I'll have to show it to you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
it's
you do.
nuts.
I love toys. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I came back. That rifle was good.
Yeah.
And I came back and got. It's almost a competition rifle, but it's a hunting rifle.
Right.
And I'm like, man, because I mean. Nothing against these guys. And I had a couple conversations with a couple friends when I told them this story. And I'm like, you got to have the right rifle.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because at the end of the conversation, I was like, I don't know how these guys go up there with these $300, $400 rifles.
Yeah.
And they're chasing around this thing is $6,000 in meat.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're running around with a $400 rifle.
Oh yeah.
The math doesn't make sense.
You pay more than that for a guide, to take you out and get one too, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, you got to invest in your equipment. And then at the conversation, I felt so bad because one guy was like, well, I'm one of those guys. Yeah. And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't.
So's DJ. I got a decent rifle, but it's an old grandfather type rifle. I need to get, I definitely need the upgrade.
Man, these rifles they have now.
Oh yeah.
Man, amazing.
Right.
I mean, I'm confident at 800, 900.
Yeah.
I would even try 1,000.
Yeah.
Yards.
Gosh, man.
Yeah.
I know.
500 or 600.
Right.
I'm not even blinking.
Gosh, the last elk I killed was at 10 yards.
With the rifle?
No, with the bow.
Oh.
It was 10 yards, man. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah.
I haven't gone bow hunting yet. I want to practice bow.
Oh yeah.
And then I want to go.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But you get out there especially if you're getting into the moose, the bighorn, the mountain goats. Yeah, man, that's when you're going to need, you're going to need some distance, probably 500 yards to get a mountain goat.
Yeah.
Because they're so skittish, Yeah.
Even the deer sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they'll stay away from you.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Oh, yeah.
I think when we went this last time, you got Was that a buck or a doe?
Yeah, I got a doe. Yeah.
But you got her pretty easy, huh?
Oh yeah. That was, I took a couple days, take my pick one by the road. There were so many deer out there. I don't know why they don't give more licenses like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I know. And when it comes to taking the shot, though, there's, I wouldn't even call myself a good shot. I've had quite a few misses under my belt, and still I think it's something that I need to. You're talking about working out, absolutely. Getting in elk shape, I love Cam Haines and guys like that. He says what is his phrase? It's like train hard, hunt easy, something like that. He trains hard all year round and then makes his hunt easy. But getting the right shot and knowing when you're getting that shot off, it's another guy I really liked was the Shot IQ guy. I forget his name, but he says every time you take a shot, if you're going to make it or miss, and it's, I used to be the guy that would, close his eyes, squeeze and pull.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
totally.
see you as that kind of guy.
Oh, no, it totally was, man. Totally was. Yeah. I went out antelope hunting with my buddy, and I mean, I almost emptied a box of ammo to the point where I'm looking at my gun like, this thing's not working.
How old were you then? Like 15?
Nah, yeah. We're talking, again, 9 years ago. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You?
Oh yeah. Totally, man. I know. Especially after all the, I'm a marksman in the carpentry world. Measure twice, cut once type of guy, right? But I'm looking at my gun like, this thing's. I got to take this to the range. It's not shooting right, and nope, driving tax at the range. I'm just buck fever. I mean, it's huge.
Right.
Your heart racing, like you said. Take that extra breath.
I'm really big on breathing.
Yeah.
Breathing.
Totally.
When I'm hiking, even before I seen the herd, I'm breathing.
Yep.
In the nose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep my heart rate down and keep the oxygen in me and doing everything I can do. And then when I go to take a shot, I'm doing the same thing. Yeah. And then I'm doing the whole exhale. I'm trying to do like the snipers do.
Totally.
Yeah.
And reminding yourself, getting into that habitual, process every time, because you're out there hunting and you see an animal running and you think, I just have a little window. And like you were saying, you saw him once and he popped back out again. It's
he could have went the other way and
totally
been gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what do you chop it up to? Hey, I guess that wasn't my chance, I guess. But most guys would probably just pull and squeeze, and that's yeah. I've been that guy for many years. I was talking to you this last season. I'm like, man, I gotta get out to the range.
Yeah, man.
The same thing with archery too. For the last couple years, I shot 2 arrows. And I killed an elk with each arrow, but I was lucky. Ultimately, it was lucky.
You didn't practice, right?
Not all year round. Just got out.
Wow.
Ran out there. I mean, those bows are they're pretty dialed in. If it's stored in a case, you've got it already dialed in. It was good. And at 10 yards, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah. But you should practice.
You should absolutely practice. And
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's like you got a second.
Yeah.
1 second, 2 seconds.
Totally.
You may not have 5.
Yeah.
These guys are so fast.
Yeah. We saw elk every day while we were out there. At least I did. Every single day, but we couldn't get on them. Yeah, until that last day when you did. Yeah.
So you guys seen them every day before?
I saw them every day. Yeah, I did. I don't think DJ saw.
That's right, because that first day I was there, you seen those 3 that ran across that island, that island hill across the field and back into those trees. Yeah. Where those other guys had that. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
That was the only day I seen them.
Yeah. That's all it takes. That was the day that counted.
Yeah.
Gosh, I know. Yeah, it's really, we don't have too many times like that in our lives, It really is. When you think about it, it's, this was an epic journey. I've had a couple few of them, but I wonder, man, it from one year to the next, you could be, God forbid you get an injury or something's, just times change, seasons are changing, they're changing the way that the whole hunting draws and the licensing and everything changes. I mean, I'm worried that this is going to become a, either the rich man sport, which is, questionably already there, right? But for our kids, I want my kids, and I want their kids. I want them to be able to experience that. And that's where, you know, you really wonder how many times you get to go out and how much we're going to look back and we're going to remember every moment that we're talking about right now. You know, it's like, yeah, just to the point where we're remembering that sunrise, that mist on the ground, you know, the sounds of the birds in the trees. You're explaining it, you know, retelling the story, and I'm envisioning it already. Like, oh yeah, I know the field you're talking about. I know the hill. I know the river right there. Oh man,
we just got to keep these people that know nothing about hunting, from impacting it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can.
What's weird too is most of those people are not vegetarians. They go to the store.
Right.
They buy chicken.
Yep.
They buy pork. They buy beef.
Yeah, animal products everywhere. Yeah.
Animal products. You go to their house, the animal products everywhere. And then sometimes some of those people are they say that hunting's, you know, you're shooting animals.
Yeah, it's unfair. You're out there. I know. I know. It's real kind of nihilistic in a way. You're out there, you know, with all our advanced weaponry and out there just taking the innocent animal, you know.
But they don't understand the conservation that comes from hunting.
Yep.
In fact, all those commercials you see that have to do with national parks, state parks, there's always something in the commercial, if they listen.
Yeah.
It says that most of this was made possible by fees collected by hunting or hunting fees or however they word it.
Yeah.
Since, you know, when I hunt more and I'm more into hunting, I catch those things in commercials, whereas maybe I even wouldn't have caught that before.
Right. Yeah, and it at least makes you feel proud about eating tag soup once or twice. You know, I pull a lot of tag soup a year, but I like to have opportunity. Yeah, every year I pick up a mountain lion license. Never shot a mountain lion, but every year, just in case, you know, there might be a chance. You know, turkey tag one day, you know, one day a year type of hunt, and that's not cheap, you know, but. You know, every dollar you spend, it's towards a good cause. You know,
yeah. I wonder how much money it is that goes from hunting fees to conservation. I heard it's the majority of like our parks and everything are supported by the hunting fees.
Oh yeah, totally.
Can you look that up, Michael?
Yeah, I'd be curious too. But yeah, that's always, you know, the old godfathers of the sport, you know, the Ted Nugents and guys like that. Oh yeah, you know.
So it says hunters contribute over $1.6 billion annually to conservation efforts.
Is that nationally or in Colorado?
It's got to be national.
That's national. Yeah.
It's a lot.
So about $1.5 billion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a lot of money.
I know, right?
Just from hunting fees.
Oh, totally, man. I mean, and they're not getting cheaper. You know, like I said, the preference points. I mean, you're paying $56 a year per just to get a point on the board, you know.
In the parks of wildlife and wild game management, they control everything.
Yeah.
So it's not like hunters are going up there and there's only 5 elk left in the world,
right.
And they're letting them kill them.
Right.
They're like, hey, nope, we're limiting tags this year because, you know, we had a bad winter. We had winter kill.
Totally.
You know, our numbers are down, so we're limiting tags. So they maintain these herds in a way that's beneficial to even the animals, so that they are not overpopulated. Totally. And don't have enough food in the wild to survive, and then you know suffer. Yeah. So even the whole thing is even hunting helps conservation of the animals.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I learned that a lot of this I learned from one of my buddies, Zach. He was breaking down a lot of this to me. Yeah. Yeah, he was explaining how all the money. Oh yeah, and how it takes care of the conservation efforts for the herds and everything.
You got to give it up to Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah,
that man really he did a lot for the conservationists.
Yeah,
conservationists. I always put an L in there for some reason.
Didn't do a lot for the Native Americans, but
yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah,
but he did a lot for the animals,
for the state or national forest and stuff.
National forest and wildlife and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I know.
It's crazy. There's always good and bad in everything.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, and the whole latest, it's biologists that are so important when it comes to actually getting out, getting stats, checking populations, checking birthing rates and things like that. And then, it's kind of changing a bit where we're getting a little infiltrated where the biologist's opinion doesn't matter so much, and they start bringing in the ballot box type of thing. I know I mentioned that it was, introducing predators and things like that. That's, hey,
like the wolves.
Yeah, that's the one, man. I know. And the attempted ban on the mountain lion, no more kitty hunting, stuff like that. It's, hey.
Well, it's good until they start grabbing people's
exactly
puppies.
They're not going to be in Fort Collins or Denver, anytime soon. It'll be.
Oh, we had some down here not too long ago.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
I remember it was probably 5 years ago. There was one down in Lakewood.
Oh, wow.
It was off of Kipling and 6th Avenue somewhere over there.
Really?
And there was one down here in I think this gulch close to my house. They got even past Wadsworth.
Wow.
And then these are just the ones they see.
Yeah.
Those guys can sneak in and out.
Totally.
I remember on Wadsworth and Alameda, right by the Belmar Mall and all that, there was two big elk, two big bulls.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Sitting in the field over there.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just come down those gulches and those creeks, and they just mosey on down. Because they can go, 5 miles is nothing to them.
Yeah. Oh, it's serious. It's not even a 5-minute walk. Gosh, man. I know. Yeah, and so we'll see. What the future brings. It's, just keep paying your dues, I guess, and, vote. I don't know. I don't know what else we could do.
History's shown us what's going to happen with the wolves.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Idaho.
Up in Idaho and Montana.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, don't they just, isn't it, are you still have to get a tag, or do they just shoot them on site like coyotes at this point?
Nah, I don't know if you can do it like coyotes, but I know that it's a big thing that the hunting community up in Idaho is saying.
Can you look that up, Michael? What's going on with the wolves and with the tag situation with the wolves in Idaho and Montana?
Yeah, but they say do your part. That's what the hunting community says. Hey, get out there and hunt the wolves. Help us out. It's the only way we're going to get, at least get them, back, to kind of balance. But wolves aren't easy, man. They are amazing predators.
Oh, yeah. I seen one 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When I was elk hunting 2 years ago,
really?
The year before I went out with you this last year. So that was November of 23.
Yeah.
We were actually up scouting the area a week before we were going to go up and hunt.
Yeah.
And I was up there with my buddy Olin, and he said to me, "Look over there, look across that field. There's a wolf right there looking at us."
Yeah.
And I pulled out my binoculars and I look over there, and sure enough, it's just standing there.
They're big.
It looked kind of like a German Shepherd,
right,
but like white gray.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No shit."
Yeah.
He was just sitting there and he wasn't moving. He knew that grass.
Oh, he knows where
there was grass.
Knows you're there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I think once we were moving around and looking at him, he kind of made eye contact with him. He kind of he just split and he was gone.
Right.
He just turned and.
Oh yeah, totally.
But yeah, there was no getting close to him.
Yeah, I love the Corey Jacobson. He's a great guy to look up and listen to for all his information. And he said something like, I'll take him. He'll scout 5 days. Call it a short amount of time to scout an elk. He's like, almost 10 times as much time you got to invest in getting a wolf because they're just that hard. They're not easy. They smell you. They can smell your scent for weeks. After you've been there, type of thing. They're skittish and oh man, yeah.
So in Idaho, you can buy wolf tags, and there's no limit on what you can buy. And then in Montana, it says you have to buy a separate license for each wolf hunted.
Huh.
Okay, so they're still under tags.
Yeah.
But no limit.
Right.
Which you don't hear. You never hear no limit.
Yeah, totally.
There's not a no limit on fish.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I know.
So it must be bad.
Yeah,
and I've been hearing a lot of stories where it's bad up there with livestock, elk, deer, and where they down the animals. Mm-hmm. They just kill them. Mm-hmm. And they may take some meat.
Right.
But then they just leave.
Oh, yeah. They're
just
go
kill another one.
They're bloodthirsty animals, man. Yeah, totally are. That's what yeah.
It's not like, okay, come on, pack. We're just going to hang out next to this and survive.
Yeah.
They're just killing them.
Yeah, totally. That's chase.
So the same type of people that don't want us to hunt,
totally,
are the same type of people that voted to have the wolves back.
Yeah, totally.
And the wolves are doing the exact thing that they think the hunters are doing,
right,
to the animals.
Isn't it great? I know. It's
like insanity.
I know. And here we are trying to, take everything you can. If I can make use of a piece of an animal, I will. I take out some organ meat and all that stuff. I don't take all the organs, but.
Dude, you took like everything.
The good ones. I mean, you always got to take,
You took everything.
Everything, man. It makes use of it. Right?
Michael, he was cutting the meat between the ribs. I've never seen a hunter do that.
Yeah, totally. Just
got to clean it out.
He took it out. It came out. It was kind of like I don't know how to explain that. It had
it's like a big flank.
Yeah, kind of like a flank.
Something. It's supposed to be the flank meat, but
so he's got names for it. He takes it all.
Oh yeah.
You took the cheek meat.
Oh yeah.
See? He's like, it's good.
No, it's good. I know.
Yeah. I remember DJ was like, just leave that, leave this, and you're like, I'm not leaving nothing.
I know.
Yeah.
A couple of guys I went hunting with.
I was with you.
Yeah.
I was like, let's do it.
Totally, man.
We didn't do this for nothing.
Yeah. It's an extra bite of meat, man. At the end, when when you're all out, you're gonna wish you had one more bite.
I remember you telling DJ
that. Right.
When you're all out and you wish you had one more burger.
Yeah, dude. This is it, man.
You remember that time?
Oh, yeah.
You just passed up the 20 pack of burgers?
I know. And God bless all the hunters, man. But I had a buddy, similar thing. He helps me pack out. I think it's the first cow I shot, and he throws one of the shanks. And I'm like, man, it's there's a lot of meat on a shank. That's the whole from the kneecap down piece, right? And he hucks the thing. He's coyote meat. And he helped me do one backpack.
Call me coyote.
I know. And I went back and I dug it out of the bush and brushed it off a little bit, threw it in my bag after he left, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
I
don't think so.
Absolutely. I remember the shot I got on the female, the cow.
Mm-hmm.
How it went through her back leg.
Oh yeah, totally.
And we just cut around it. Yeah. Right where that bullet just destroyed all that. It basically turned it to like a coagulated.
Yeah, it's totally black soup, man.
Yeah. We just cut that out, but we took everything else.
Yeah. And I mean, when you deal with it 3-4 times, and once you get it off the animal, then you take it back, then you do kind of a pre-dress, then you're actually taking it off the bone, then before you pack it, you're doing another cleanup.
Yeah.
3-4 times, it's great. Yeah. I know, man.
I don't like wasting any meat.
Yeah, totally. Especially after you work so hard for it like that.
I guess if you were back like 10 miles, I could see where a guy would just take, the legal required, which is what, the back straps and the hindquarters or something.
Yep.
That's the legal minimum.
Yep.
I could see why a guy would do that in that situation. It could be life or death for him.
Except when he comes out with the horns first or something like that. You're not eating those.
He just comes out with the antlers in the backstrap.
Exactly, man. I don't know, man. I know. Yeah. It's hard. I mean, there's a lot of bad names for hunters out there, but man, if anybody's getting out there enjoying that stuff, he's good man in my eyes. Different opinions.
Yeah. So archery's coming up, what, September?
Mm-hmm. September 2nd is the opener. I think antelope archery's in August, mid-August. I think it's August 13th or 15th.
Yeah.
Get a couple weeks.
When's a rifle for antelope?
Rifles also, I think it overlaps with archery. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm not really interested in the pronghorn.
It's good. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're definitely fun.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. They're definitely. They got I like to keep the skins and everything. They got beautiful skins, man.
They're pretty cool.
The blacks, the whites, the browns. Yeah,
they're pretty cool.
Yeah, hair falls out pretty easy, but I like trying tanning hides and stuff like that too. So
me, I just hunt what I know. You eat all these things,
yeah,
but for me, I'm not really gonna hunt like even the deer.
Yeah,
not so much. Yeah. But I guess maybe I'll make some jerky out of it.
Oh yeah, jerky's always good.
It's always good.
Some soy sauce, brown sugar type of thing, garlic. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with jerky.
But the elk, man, the elk has my heart.
Oh yeah,
I'm in love with the elk. Right. I'm in love with the animal.
Yeah,
the meat.
Yeah,
it's like I love it. I didn't even realize, but after because I caught up to this elk while I was tracking it 2 times physically.
Yeah.
Lost its track like 3 times. I was like I was having flashes of all the guys that said they lost animals.
Yeah.
Because I tracked this guy for hours.
I've been there too, man. That's yeah.
And I told myself, no, I will not be one of these guys who gives up.
Yeah, totally.
I will not.
Totally.
I just kept going and going.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize the first time I caught up to him, and it wasn't a good shot.
Yeah.
So I didn't take it. I just stopped.
Yeah.
And I knew when I caught up to him the first time, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even the times I lost him,
Right.
and the second time I caught up to him and losing him again, I knew the fact that I caught up to him that first time.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, there's no way this animal is going to allow me to catch up to it.
Right.
Without it being seriously injured.
Yeah.
So, and those were 300 Win Mag. I think those were 180 grain.
Yeah, man. I know.
Oh,
I know. And
what a monster.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I know.
That would have just blew us in half.
Serious. I know. And he's just pumping away, all limbs still working. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
That's why, man. I know.
There might have been some stuff not working in him.
Mm-hmm.
And no, not really, but.
Oh, but truly though. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do, man.
Amazing. Yeah. I didn't realize though, because I didn't have a shot, I didn't realize that I pulled out my cell phone. And since I didn't have a shot and I was standing frozen, I wasn't moving. After I seen him over there, I said, okay, stop. Just let him get comfortable again. Yeah. I didn't realize I pulled out my phone and took a video.
Yeah.
Until later on.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm like, wow, I had a video.
Yeah.
And I just in the moment, I was like, I told myself I'm not going to take the shot. I pulled out my phone and just recorded a quick little, it was like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he was gone into the trees. But for some reason, I just took a video. I don't even remember doing it. Yeah. I don't remember why I did it. But I still have the video. And sometimes I just look at it. I'm like, there he is just walking.
In all of his majesty.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. It was just beautiful. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I just had total respect for this guy, for this animal. Yeah. And just seeing the strength and just the way he was walking through the forest.
Yeah.
And here I am hunting this.
Yeah.
And I'm in a I don't want to use the word competition, but I'm in a challenge of strength.
Totally.
And wits for sure.
Yeah.
Because they're very smart animals.
Oh yeah.
And I'm in this it's like this, it's just a challenge, man. Yeah. And it's wow. Even when I finally got him down, he was still over 500 yards away from me, down a mountain.
I know.
Across the river.
He made us work.
On the other side of the river.
I know, right?
And it was just like, wow. Yeah. Getting this guy, it was just, I watch some videos and these guys, they take the shot and the elk just goes down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, man, that's perfect shot, right? You just, it's done. But that hunting experience of pursuing the animal and then finally getting to that point was it was an experience, man, that I've just never experienced before. Yeah. Over that long a time. Yeah. Totally. I mean, it took me like 5 hours to get him down. Right. After the first shot.
I know. I remember getting the call on the radio. Like, no way. It's like, yeah. Got him down.
Well, I went back to when I got back to the truck, because I was down at the river and I'm looking at the app and it's like, how far away is the truck? Because I pin everything. Yeah. Even when I was catching up to him, I pinned it real quick. Yeah. Where I shot him, I pinned it real quick before I stood up and started tracking blood. Like I just keep pinning. Yeah, and so I was down by the side of the river, but I was on the other side of the river. He was on the other side of the river. Yeah. And so I'm walking up and down the river. I'm like, should I go across? And he's right on the bank on the other side. But that was the Colorado River. Yeah. That water was flowing. Yeah. And And I was like, no way. And it was warm enough to where when we dressed them out, we had to take off our jackets. Yeah. But it was cold enough.
Oh, yeah. That water's still going to, yeah. I know, man.
It was still like 34 degrees that day. So I was like, there's no way. I'm not even going to attempt it. Even if I found 3 foot deep water, I'm not doing it. So I looked back and I was like, how far is the truck? It was like 1.2 miles. Yeah. And I was like, well, I guess that's what I'm doing. Yeah. And it was all uphill back that way. Yeah. I said, screw it, I got to go. So I went back and I hadn't taken no water and no snacks, nothing. Didn't have anything.
Right.
Good thing we ate breakfast.
Yeah.
And I got back to the truck. So the first thing I did is I just opened the door. DJ's like, where you been? He's at the truck. And I felt bad because I didn't know what his day was like. If he was doing his own thing because I never came back.
Yeah.
Because when I seen that herd, I was already 20 minutes away from the truck.
Yeah.
And I knew they were going to come up that valley. And I knew they'd be in that valley in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I had no time to go back. Right. I just didn't.
Yeah, totally.
I can't. I just can't go back. Yeah. And I didn't grab a walkie-talkie or anything. I was just going to look.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, right.
But then I got committed.
Yeah.
And so when I got back to the truck, I didn't even answer him. Yeah. I just opened the water, took a drink, I shoved some trail mix in my mouth. He's like, I heard some shots. He's like, did you see anything? Someone was down there shooting, and he's asking a bunch of questions, and he's like, did you get one? Yeah. And I said, nope, I didn't get one. Yeah. And I drank some water and some trail mix and drank some more water. And he's like, and then he's still asking questions, shots, and someone down there must have seen something. And I said, nope, I didn't get one. I said it again, and I said, I got two. Yeah. And he said, no way.
Yeah, right.
He's like, he didn't believe me.
Yeah.
I said, DJ, I swear to God, I got two. And then I'm slamming more water because I'm still dying.
It's like, oh.
And then that's when he grabbed the walkie-talkie and he's like, Eli, get down here.
Yeah. I'm doing that. I'm up top looking the opposite direction. I'm looking at the 3 mile hike back. I'm thinking, well, they've been pushed. They're way back there. I'm about ready to go on my journey out back.
Up top there?
Yeah, totally, man. Yeah. Heck, 'cause I've been watching them up on that other hill. Yeah, and there's, you're always, it's a matter of, are you watching animals or are you watching the other hunters? Yeah. A lot of times you got to watch both. You got to keep an eye on what the other hunters are doing. You start seeing everybody flood a certain way, maybe they know something you don't, kind of thing. But I'll never forget that too, man. No, I didn't get one. I got two.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I thought it'd be cool to say.
It's epic, man.
He asked me the perfect setup question.
That is, totally. Yeah, that'll be forever one of the best, hunting quotes. Yeah.
I didn't realize the rarity of getting one versus, let alone getting two.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing.
Yeah, when you look at the success rates of most hunters.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been successful, but not every time I go. My success rates, probably in the 30% range. That's better than most.
That's really good, actually.
10% success rate, and is good in a lot of places too. It's like 1 in 10 years. No way, man. What did we? Yeah.
Yeah, that would make me sad.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Just because I want the food.
Yeah.
The food is so good.
Oh yeah. And you gotta put in the effort, like you said. You gotta train. I needed to take a little more time at the range.
The range is great.
Anything you can do to make success that much easier. Because
range is great.
Yeah. Some guys, their success rate. You look at some of the legendary elk hunters. They've got damn near 100% success rate because they do it right. They hunt the right season.
They get in shape.
They know how to call. They know what they're doing. They're in shape. Yep. They scout ahead of time. All those things, and it's when you can afford it. That's
Well, the range lets me know what my rifle can do.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Start off at 100 yards.
Totally.
Boom, boom. Yep. There you go.
Yep.
Go to the 200.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom. Go to the 500.
Yeah.
Then go out there and everybody wants to go to the mile or half mile.
Yeah, right.
The half mile usually.
Yeah, and then you're over there licking your finger, checking wind.
Well, there's a way to do that too. If you're going to be shooting a mile at the range, you need that spotter guy.
Yeah, totally. It's
hard to do with just the rifle because you don't know where you hit.
Right. You need the gong. You need to be able to hear it. Yeah, it'd be fun. I'd like to get out and do some of that stuff. But yeah, man, there's it's an endless amount of tests against your will, your fortitude. I don't think there's ever two hunts that are identical. Every time you get out there, you're going to be tested in a different way. When you were talking about losing an animal, that's something I don't wish on any hunter. I've experienced it too. I've been out there archery hunting and shot a buck, hit him a little high, didn't think about the downhill, trajectory, and got too high in him and got away, and I tracked him for 2 days after that. did just a grid pattern, couldn't find him, man. I know I've wounded an animal, and in the end, it's you notch your tag, and next year, you figure. Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah, I felt bad. Yeah. That was probably one of the strongest thoughts that were going through my mind. Yeah. I was like, man, I hope I can find him.
Oh yeah, your heart just drops when you start feeling that.
Just waste killing an animal.
Totally. And I mean, talk about, we're going into the, semi-political range where people, think we're all a bunch of barbarians out there. Man, we care about those animals deeply, right? It's like, I don't want that animal to suffer more than it has to, and I don't want to lose it. I want to, you care so much about what you're doing, and the effect you have, especially when you see how majestic they are. It's like, man.
Well, it's a natural thing too.
Yeah,
we've always hunted.
Yeah, totally.
It's only been an issue recently in our history as humans, like where people complain about it.
Totally, I know.
Like this is how people survived.
Oh yeah,
all of existence of human beings.
Even 50 years ago, the bus driver would shoot his deer and hook it up to the school bus as he's driving the kids to school, type of thing. It's like, I don't know, man. Yeah,
people are getting a little weird, man.
It is. I think, and just, I don't know. There's always going to be a resistance. I think it's just kind of natural. You're always going to find that. Somebody that doesn't agree. Somebody just doesn't align with, I guess, bloodshed in a way, but it's... I
bet you if they stopped hunters from hunting, the government would be harvesting them. They would have to slaughter them.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what they would do with the meat. They slaughter them in Australia.
Really?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
By thousands.
Right.
Thousands of deer. Michael, can you look up how many deer?
Really?
The Australian government
allows. I've heard they do that with kangaroos too.
Oh yeah, kangaroos
from helicopters. They just
camels
mow them down.
I've had some kangaroo meat sticks before. They sell those things. Yeah.
So in Australia, they have, I think it's over 1 million wild camels.
Wow.
That you're just allowed to shoot on site.
Wow.
Because they're considered just like destroying the landscaping, like a varmint, just causing erosion.
Oh, totally.
But the deer, same thing. They'll come with the helicopters. I've heard of stories where the hunters are hunting, and hunters are like, usually if they're hunting deer, they may be in some bushes and some trees or in a stand or something or in a blind.
Yeah.
And then these helicopters, they're just zooming around, chasing herds and shooting. And there's been stories of the hunters are there.
Right.
And this helicopter comes and just shoots the deer right in front of them.
Wow.
In Australia.
Yeah, totally.
And then they just fly away. They're not even taking the meat.
Wow.
That says in South Australia, the government has removed over 20,000 feral deer from an estimated population of 40,000 since the program began in 2022.
It's a lot of backstrap.
And when they say remove, they're just
totally
euthanizing them.
Yeah, it's similar to like pig problems we have in Texas, right? You try to, a lot of that meat goes to waste, but a lot of it gets used too. A
lot of hunters in Texas will eat
totally.
Yep. And Texas
the Australian government, it's labeled their deer eradication plan.
Oh yeah, and that's what would happen. Wow. That's what would happen in the States.
Yeah.
If these liberal anti-hunter people had their way, they wouldn't know it.
Right.
But the government would be out there just killing these animals.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have to
euthanizing these animals to control the herds, because then the environment would get destroyed by imagine if you still had. I still wish we had more buffalo, but.
I know, right? Yeah, me too, man.
Because they're not as readily available.
Right.
I mean, there are some farms, and that's good. You can go buy buffalo,
and bison,
and bison and stuff. But it's just to see a herd of buffalo, it would be a lot nicer. But it's not practical. Right. But when they used to run the plains, and there used to be just millions of them. When they would go across an area, it's gone, just destroyed.
It's what they say that elk were a plains animal too.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Big elk herds. Yeah, they find them. They find some of those elk skulls in like ponds and stuff out across. I don't know, when I'm talking east. Out in the middle of Missouri or something like that. Pull out a gigantic, set of horns from an elk. Like, yeah, man, they were. Yeah, and I guess, the human factor is always, that's kind of what it boils down to too, is people, the argument against what we do as hunters is, it's inhumane. And then it's, obviously it's there to not only keep the population in check, but to also ensure that there is a population, because otherwise you don't want everybody going out there, exterminating them all, right? It's like as soon as they put a price on, buffalo fur, it's all of a sudden there's nothing left. They just had no limits on it. And obviously a balance there, but then it's, I don't know what my point to that was, except for conservation is on both sides of that.
It is on both sides. You're right. And absolutely right.
Yeah. And to think anything other than, what conservation is, it kind of becomes that nihilistic type of, bring it back to what times were without the human influence, right? It's like that was a lot to bring the wolves in was, well, when you have a perfect biological system, the predators take care of the prey and they keep them in check, and then you don't need humans to go out and hunt them. But you're not taking humans out of the equation, or you're not thinking about we do exist, we're not going to go anywhere anytime soon.
And you don't have herds of 5 million elk.
Yeah. Totally.
To where it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. But that was, once you got that Yellowstone documentary out there and people saw how the ecosystem was, it was perfectly balanced between the animals didn't get too many because the predators would take them out, and the predators didn't get too many because there was limited food source. But now we're sitting there dabbling back in it by introducing wolves here, bringing them back out. Now it's going to put a threat on our ability to hunt. I don't know. We'll see. It's a fun time to be alive and kind of see all this craziness going around. But yeah, man, when it comes to, just experiencing what we did and realizing this was fun. This challenged me. This, brought me back to my human nature in a way I didn't even know I had. And now I want my kids to experience it and their kids to experience it. That's where, really it starts becoming important. And man, we got to maybe, make sure we're not, going too far one way or the other on this, pendulum swing.
Yeah, you need a balance.
Yeah, totally. It all comes down to it.
I don't care if people are super liberal. I don't
Totally.
care. I don't mind at all.
Right.
I don't care if somebody wants to be a vegetarian.
Yep.
Don't care. That's your prerogative.
Totally.
You can be my best friend and
Yep.
be a vegetarian. You can be a liberal and be my best friend.
Yep.
I don't care. I appreciate all sides. But when when you think the answer is just zero for the other side, it's like, whoa, wait, whoa.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, we can all kind of, there's enough for everybody here to kind of do their thing and be happy.
Yeah, totally. Let bygones be bygones type of thing. I know. To
each of their own. As long as we're working together for a greater good.
Yeah, as long as they're not taking away my privileges to, I know, man. It's our God-given right to have guns in this country. It's, that type of thing that, they start talking about taking that away. It's like, I don't know. I like that argument between guns and cars. Guns kill so many people. Yeah, it's tragic. I agree. So cars.
It's funny. I was driving my kids to practice today because it's summertime, but they're still doing some sports practice. They're in some camps, and we were talking about how did that conversation start? We were talking about how Canada now allows polygamy, but they changed the laws. Now you could have polygamy or something.
Yeah.
But then it morphed into the Boulder incident that happened.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday or day before?
I haven't even.
Where the guy,
it was yesterday. Yeah.
The pro-Palestinian, supposedly
really
pro-Palestinian guy. But hey, man, that's not helping nobody's cause.
Right.
Those type of things never help anybody's cause.
Right.
And just idiot threw some Molotov cocktail stuff on some old people.
Oh no!
Even if you don't like,
I didn't even hear about it. I heard it happened, but I didn't hear the details. Yeah.
The old people he threw it on were some older. They were like 66 to like 80 years old or something. Oh. They were pro-Zionist protesters.
Right.
I don't care. I don't believe Zionism is that good of a cause. But if you want to believe in that,
right,
and you want to say what you want to say. We have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Right.
I don't care.
Yep. We got to protect that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then the guy who threw the stuff on him, obviously he had something to say.
Right.
But he used violence.
Yep. Totally.
But his rights are protected to say what he wants to say, to be against those people.
Yeah.
But anyways, not going into down that rabbit hole.
No,
but
tough.
yeah, it is. Politics are always tough.
Oh yeah.
Something came up about guns.
Yeah.
And I told my boys, they made a comment about something about somebody doing something with guns and some violence, and or how can they get that type of weapon? I said, guys, in our kitchen, I said, there's 100 things
totally
that I can kill somebody with in our kitchen.
Yeah.
In every room in your house.
Oh yeah.
There's antler.
Yeah, exactly. Break a table leg off, and
I can kill
beer
somebody.
Bottle. Exactly.
They're done. And I'm like, what's next? Fork?
Yeah, totally.
And my son's sitting in the driver's seat next to me, and he said, "How can you kill someone with a fork?"
Yeah.
I just put my hand right here in his throat.
Yeah. Totally.
I just went.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh,
I guess so, Dad. Yeah.
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 I'm like, dude, when they say that guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Yeah.
I know it's a cliche statement.
I know.
But it is, because then what? Forks kill people?
Totally.
And then he said something else that was funny. Kids always say some crazy shit, but it's like, man.
Yeah.
It's like.
Exactly. And you break it down, you can go from the guns to the fork to the, steel kills people, just that we should have never made,
I told my kids.
Never had metallurgy.
I told my kid in everybody's garage.
Yeah.
People have tools.
Totally.
Kill with every one of those items.
Right.
A shovel,
I know.
Anything.
Yeah.
I said, man, the guns are to protect people from the tyranny of the government. Yeah. And the government put those laws in place against their own themselves.
Exactly.
To say, hey, we realize that this is something that man is capable of abusing their power against their citizens.
Totally.
It's like, you guys don't understand.
Right.
You can't look across the world right now and see. Yeah. I mean, look at China. China's about to roll into Taiwan. Yeah. They're like right now scoping out invading Taiwan right now. It's been talked about for years. Right. I've always said, yeah, right. That's never going to happen. Right. They're like wanting to do it right now.
Oh yeah. I know, man. We're in a weird time. That's just I don't know. Boil it down to something. We're in a weird time where it's.
Things are circling back too, like in Bosnia I was seeing the other day, where now they're having a bunch of political problems in Bosnia with the different factions. Yeah. But I mean, they had the Muslim genocide that happened there with the Serbs that did the genocide on the Muslim group of people there. Totally. I think that was back in the 80s or something. Yeah. And now they're having tensions again. And I'm like, what is going on? It's like these things happen in our history. And you think we got them ironed out? Yeah. Okay, a bunch of people died. This sucks. Did we move on? Totally. Okay, no. Yeah. The tension's still there. Right. Keep coming up. And in a place like America, sure, we're not perfect. Right. But the freedom of speech is a big one.
Huge.
And then the right to bear arms is a big one. Yeah. And with those two things in place, and freedom of religion and many of the other rights that we have, with those things in place, there's a balance. Yeah. And that balance is what will at least help guide us through the chaos.
It's amazing to think that it even happened to the point where we have something like freedom of speech. That's what makes us who we are, as a country. And it's the greatest, probably last free place on earth, man. It really is.
There's a few, I think. There's a few. I heard you're good in New Zealand. You're good. There's a few places.
I don't think they have guns out there, though, do they?
No guns.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
They give you speech, but they'll take away your guns. Right?
They did lock them down pretty hard during COVID.
Yeah.
They were locked down.
Yeah.
They isolated New Zealand from the world.
Yeah.
Wow. And still barely had any deaths.
Right.
But is it Britain where you cannot say anything bad about the Queen?
That sounds familiar.
Do you know about that?
I think so. I'll look it up.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, so talk about freedom of speech.
Totally.
You look at a developed
country
that's so old, and has so much of a diverse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember how that came up earlier about the guns.
Yeah.
It was the one actor, that one British actor. I forget his name. He was talking about that a certain percentage of kitchen knives are used in murders because they don't have guns in Britain.
Yeah, totally.
That's what we were listening to in the car with my kids.
Totally.
And they're like, man, he's like, well, my son said, well, yeah, man, those kitchen knives don't sound good, man. And I was like, what?
Butter knives.
It wasn't even guns.
Yeah,
it was kitchen knives. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you going to catch? Did you find it?
Yeah, so there is a law. It's called the Treason Felony Act of 1848 that makes it illegal to speak badly about the royal family. But apparently it's not really enforced anymore.
Yeah,
I guess they could enforce it depending on who you are.
Yeah, totally. They get
if you're a problem, they'll enforce it maybe.
Yeah, if you're like a rival candidate and you're getting out of control, or a group of
tough time to be a comedian. Yeah, sheesh.
But still, the law's on the books, right? You can't say shit about the queen.
Totally.
But look up that actor who recently, and I like this actor. It's like, I hate when actors talk. It just messes up my image of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I'm not famous. I'm nobody. I can say whatever I want. But
So what did he say, or what's the gist of it?
He said that that kitchen knives are responsible for a high percentage of the assaults or murders in Britain because they don't have guns, so people use the kitchen knives.
Idris Elba?
Yes. Idris Elba. That's right. So he said that, I think it was a couple days ago or within the last few days or whatever.
He suggested that kitchen knives could be blunted to help reduce knife crime in the UK.
Yeah, right.
Blunted.
Sporking. We're going to go around with a spork here pretty quick.
Yeah, so this just shows you how ridiculous this gets,
man.
right? So take away the guns.
Oh, totally.
Let's go to step 2.
Yep.
Now, kitchen knives.
Yep.
How are we cutting the tomatoes and the onions and cut meat?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Cut some chicken.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're just going to be,
And then what? Pruning shears?
Yeah, totally. Well, you break it down to the whole, what the dream that everybody seems to have about utopian society, right? That's what it comes down to, I think.
What about fingernail clippers with that little file?
Yeah, totally. No, yeah. Nobody ever, once you get into the utopia, nobody ever hurts anybody, says anything mean. It's all, rainbows. But really, it just takes one wolf. And when it comes to a society like that where nobody hurts anybody, one knife will go and it can take out the entire thing. You're always going to have conflict.
Yeah. So when I told my sons there's a million things you can kill someone with.
Totally.
And can you walk around and say knives kill people?
Yeah.
Garden shears kill people? No, it's still the person
who
decided to do
and
the
what
act.
we're doing. Yeah. How we're getting, you take somebody out and you teach them how to hunt and you get them, out there experiencing what physical fortitude is, what challenge is, these type of things. That's teaching you a lot more than, what the video games, the Grand Theft Autos, we get all passive aggressive in our communication and we get, I don't know, man, there's so many different things.
Teaches them responsibility.
Yeah.
With weapons.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, with guns.
Totally. And then, beyond, how people react to just simple conflict with violence, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, man.
It really is. I don't know. So many things.
Yeah, man. Well, I enjoyed the conversation.
I know, man. This is, we got to do more of this, man. There are so many things to,
man. You got to come back. You got to come back, man. Yeah.
Talk about, training, talk about, I don't know, man. Talk about what we do this year. I mean, we're going to have some more, some new experiences this year for sure.
There's not many guys that I would say, and not that I'm the best hunter.
Yeah. You're good.
Like, little luck. I am like, I do have
I'd rather be
my
lucky.
My grandma's got a little Native American blood in her. So I like to, I don't know, when I'm out there, man, I am like, I get in a mode.
Yeah.
I get in a zone, and I like to be quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in just this natural thing that no one taught me.
Yeah, totally.
But I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like I'm a real hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm not like, I'm pretty self-aware. So I know if I'm like, oh, you're doing is stupid.
Yeah.
You just suck at this.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm okay at that. But I really enjoyed hunting with you because of this, just your fortitude and your mentality. And I mean, even we got stuck in the snow.
Yeah, remember that? Oh, yeah.
And you're like, let's go.
Oh, crap. Bad decision right out the gate. You know, you're like, ah.
But you had everything we needed.
Oh, totally.
It took a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
But we got the truck out of there.
Oh, yeah.
With no help.
Oh, yeah. Totally, man. It would have been a lot harder alone, I'll tell you that. I still would have been out there shoveling right now, you know.
We pulled down this road. It was like, it had to be 2 feet of snow.
Oh, yeah. My truck's not meant for that.
But the snow was just, it was not the right snow.
Yeah.
We got
totally
stuck bad.
Oh, yeah.
But we got out of there with just digging and chains.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah,
chains and digging?
Yeah.
That's all we did.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a lot of shoveling. Broke 3 chains. Yeah, but that was.
But you had more chains.
Yeah, we had more. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bought a new set too, so better ones. I'm not buying those cables anymore. But
yeah.
Oh man, I know.
I was like, we were screwed.
Yeah.
But you approach things. You're not going to let things defeat you.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you're like,
setbacks
are
I'm
setbacks.
Not screwed until I'm dead.
Exactly.
When I'm dead, then we can talk about being done with it.
Exactly. All right, dang it. I'm screwed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I know.
And I love that. That's how I like to approach things too.
Yeah. No, totally.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Can't. Don't tell me can't.
It's kind of sad too, because you don't find that in everybody. You know, you find a select few friends. I mean, I've been fortunate to have a few of them, and it's people that feed on each other, and you just feel it in an aura, in an energy. You know, it's like guys that, you know, they don't hold a bias. They don't sit there and buy into your woe is me type of talk. It's like, you know what, man, I know you could do better. You know, dust yourself off. Come on, do it. You know, and make me proud of you. You know, type of thing.
Or make yourself proud of you.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
and it does. It tests you. Yeah, it's like that iron sharpening iron, man. That's every man needs that. Every man needs that.
Well, I would hunt again with you any day, Eli.
I would take you up on that.
I would be honored if you would
right.
let me hunt with you.
Anytime, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. The season, I mean, over the counter, archery. So we got to talk about that a little more. What that looks like. I wish I would have brought some of those calls, but they would, maybe for another day we'll bring in a whole array of the different things, different times. There's some guys out there that they've taught me that, I think anybody who wants to know more about that animal, how they work, what they say, what they talk, when they talk, kind of thing. And then, I listen to all this stuff and then going out there and actually hearing it, actually talking to them, actually hearing them respond. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to learn that. I've never done
fun.
that.
Oh, yeah. Totally. No, we have to do that. Yeah. Many things to come, brother.
Right on.
Many things to come, man.
Well, thank you, Eli.
Hey, thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Right back at you, brother. Hey.